Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First let me introduce myself. My name is Raka Adhi Putra. I am student from Pancasakti University. For this time, I will present and discuss about pragmatics. To communicate, humans use language. In language or language, there is linguistic science. In the linguistic, especially linguistic, there are several branches, namely phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantic, and pragmatics. On this occasion, I will discuss one of the branches of linguistics, namely pragmatics. Pragmatics is the study of aspects of the use of meaning and language that depend on speakers, receive, and other features of the context of speech, such as the following. The pragmatic meaning of words and grammar are used semantically. Expect in context. In a situation, the various listeners in the conversation determine the most meaningful words based on the other clues that will lend the subtext of meaning. Linguistic studies that study the contextual meaning behind an utterance or the meaning that is created when an utterance is uttered. Pragmatic does not only study the inherent meaning of the morphemes, words, phrases, or sentences used, but also studying the context when an utterance is uttered. Pragmatics pay attention to time, who is speaking, and to whom the utterance is directed. Types of pragmatic. 1. Pragmatic linguistic. Pragmatic linguistic is the study of the general condition of language communicative use. Pragmatic linguistic can be applied to pragmatic studies aimed at linguistic goals. We consider the specially rich course provided by a language to convey content illusion. Illusion is a way of taking action in say something. Pragmatic linguistics has a close relationship with grammar. And second, sociopragmatics. Sociopragmatics is the study of local condition, or more specific local condition, regarding the use of language in the local community. It is more specifically seen that the principles of cooperation and the principles of politeness vary in different cultures, in different social situations, among different social classes. In other words, sociopragmatic is the sociology body of pragmatics, so it's clear how heavy the relationship between sociopragmatic and sociology. Pragmatic traits. 1. Pragmatic is the study of the relationship between sign, symbol, and their interprets. 2. Pragmatic is the study of language use. 3. Pragmatic is the study of the relationship between language and context, which is the basis for the explanation of language understanding. 5. Pragmatic is a study of thesis, implicatures, presupposition, speech arts, and aspects of discourse structure. 6. Pragmatic is the study of how language is used to communicate, especially the relationship between sentences and the context and situation in which they are used. 7. Pragmatic is the study of language and functional perspectives, meaning that this study tries to explain aspects of linguistic structure by referring to non-linguistic influences and causes. Pragmatic example. Pay attention to the sentences below. I just met the old Irishman and his son coming out of the toilet. I won't have thought there was room for the two of them. No, silly, I mean I was coming out of the toilet. They were waiting. David Lodge Paradise News. How do we know what the first speaker means? Linguists usually say that first sentences is meaningful, meaning to or to, and they excel at producing such sentences as flying planes can do dangers, or the missionaries are ready to eat. To show what is meant by ambiguous, the words progress of sentences can mean one, or the others two, or even several. For the pragmatical, this is, of course, noble nonsense in real life, that is, among the native language of the user. There is no such thing as ambiguity except for certain events, more specifically where someone dares to trick a partner or keep the door open. For pragmatic example, 1. For pragmatic example, 1. Sir Christie asked permission to pee in the bag. In a denotative way, the pulse urinate has the meaning to store a small amount of water. However, pragmatically, the pulse actually means pee. The meaning of the pulse urinate S.P. itself is based on the fact that this process is much more refined and polite to say by someone than to say the word pee directly. A similar case is also experienced by the last word. Denotatively, the backwards mean the opposite from the front. However, from a pragmatic perspective, the word simply means toilet or latrine. Politeness and refinement are also the reason why the last word is used to mean toilet or latrine. 2. Or B. We ask a company decides to dismiss you from this company. Denotatively, the word stop means to stop something. However, pragmatically, the word in the above sentences actually means to find. The word dismiss itself is used and interpreted dismissing, because his word is much more refined and polite. Moreover, in the context of the sentences above, the word is used for a sentence that contains a definition that hurts one party, namely, to fire someone from a company so that the fired party is not too hurt. Then the word dismiss is used and interpreted as a substitute for the word dismissing. 3. Padang restaurant. Semantically, the sentences above will be interpreted as meaning a house in the city of Padang. However, pragmatically, the sentences above means a restaurant serving typical Padang dishes. In fact, it is possible to write the sentences of the Padang restaurant in full to become a restaurant serving typical Padang cuisines. However, in order to be more conscious in writing, in the end, the restaurant which served typical Padang dishes was shortened to become the Padang restaurant. And from mom to yellow rice, the sentences above is a sentences commonly used in various spoken language. In writing, the sentences above might have an unclear meaning, especially in the second part of the word. It is to pack or to plastic bag. However, pragmatically, the sentences above actually has a clear meaning where the meaning of the sentences above itself is ma'am. He ordered 2 packs of yellow rice. Just like in example number 3, the sentences could have been pronounced with the sentences ma'am. I ordered 2 packs of yellow rice. However, for the sake of the conscious in pronunciation, the sentences was shortened to ma'am to yellow rice. Alhamdulillah, today's pragmatic discussion has been completed, and I hope that we can all understand it and become new knowledge for us that can be shared with friends to exchange knowledge. Thank you. I hope it's useful, and sorry I think it's a word. Thank you for watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.